Good morning, beautiful spirits. It's October 11th, 2019. This is Boxing Logics United. I am Myron Magnus, and welcome. Let me start off with saying I'm very, very, very happy that Errol Spence Jr. has not suffered any serious injuries from that horrific accident he had. Okay? And I want to say he is a very, 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 very fortunate brother. The Most High, the universe, angels, whatever you want you to say, was there with him. But now let's get to the gist of this whole thing. Now that we know Errol Spence Jr. is okay, that he's escaped tragedy, do we continue on with the negativity? Now that we know Errol Spence has escaped tragedy, do we continue on with the negativity every day, back to the same business, back to the same MO, instead of building the fighters up as Anthony Joshua said we should do? Remember, Anthony Joshua said in that interview, we should build the fighters up. We should be aiming from the 10 to 70-year-old instead of to the 30-year-old range, say 20 to 40. Why do it take tragedy to create positivity? And why do all of a sudden we want to be positive after something tragic? It shows the character of a lot of these YouTube channels and a lot of these AAs, agents of antagonism, subs that show no face, who make a lot of damning comments in your section. And shame on the YouTubers that allow them to do that, that support them in doing that. You know, a lot of your YouTube channels, a lot of the boxing employee subs, fake subs, that control the narrative, AAs, agents of antagonism. And when I say YouTubers, I'm including myself. We was all for spreading negativity, shit talk. A lot of those fake ass people in your comments, it's all for shitting on the fighters. You know what I'm saying? They're perpetuating it. The agents behind the scene. So, don't we look mighty fake as fuck with trying to be all positive and shit? When Errol Spence, we thought Errol Spence was seriously hurt and perhaps was going to die from where we were before that. Where we was just, a lot of us was shitting on him or shitting on Crawford, or shitting on Porter, or shitting on any fighter that we were for, or should I say we were against. And like others on the other teams, whoever they are, we're shitting on the fighters that we were for. I want to see how this now, what happens from this. Because a lot of people making YouTube channels or making YouTube videos on Errol Spence like, this is a miracle in the making. I love Errol Spence so much. This and that. But they may drag Terrence Crawford through the mud. Vice versa. Spence is here for something much more. The angels was for him. This shows you a holy power. Yet the same motherfuckers saying all this shit are agents of antagonism and are the ones that create a negative environment within boxing. Specifically people like Barbershop Conversations, people like the LDBC, people who work for Joshua and their side, people who down with Usyk, people who down with whoever. People who play the middle, smart with their comments, more slick and witty, but the end result is to try to still steer the narrative, but not make it appear that way. Are we still going to keep shitting on Mayweather? Trying to say he ain't this and he ain't that? It seems like everybody, both sides, is like all for that. Everybody's for shitting on Mayweather. But that could have been him. And then we'd be looking the same way we was looking for Errol Spence. Oh, Mayweather, this is such tragic. And oh, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of hypocrites. A bunch of actors. A bunch of fake people. Many of them that don't even show their fucking face. Now, I'm showing mine, so I'm being a man. I'm definitely being a man who's standing on my square. How I feel is how I feel. About a lot of things that go on in boxing news and boxing every day. So that is the question. Do we go back to acting like truly uncivilized beasts on social media? Or do we use self-awareness, self-reflection, and act like we could be warriors, but still speak as if we want peace? I'm gonna wait and see. And then we're gonna talk about this later. This is Myron Magnus. Another segment of Boxing Logics United. Like, subscribe, share. NBBC, Non-Biased Boxing Crew. More love.